So I asked ChatGTP, was Muhammad rejected by the Jews and the Christians, otherwise known in the Quran as the people of the book? And this is what I got. Broadly, yes, Muhammad was rejected by most Jewish and Christian communities who did not accept his prophethood. They rejected it as doing a lot of lazy work here, because the history is a mixed theological disagreement. The ChatGTP just put it, what rejected is true. What rejected is true about religion. Judaism and mainstream Christianity don't recognize Muhammad as a prophet in their theological frameworks. So as communities, they generally did not convert or endorse his claim. Even the Quran depicts the people of the book. Now, the people of the book in the Quran are the Jews and the Christians. Even the Quran depicts the people of the book, Jews and Christians, as mixed, not monolithic. Some are upright, believing, and some oppose or conceal. And that's from the Quran, corpusquran.com, verse 313. What rejected misses real-world relationships. Early cooperation with Jews in Medina. Excuse me. The Constitution/Charter of Medina is commonly described as an agreement organizing Medina as a multi-group society that included Jewish groups, explicitly allowing for the Jews their religion and for the Muslims and theirs. Sounds very much like Israel today. That's not everyone instantly rejecting him. Let's try to live in the same city without killing each other. Later conflicts with specific Jewish tribes, political plus security. Traditional Islamic historiography reports escalating conflict with certain tribes, often named Banu Kainuka and Banu Nadir, Banu Qurayza, and excuse me if I haven't pronounced that properly, including expulsions and, in the Qurayza case, executions after the Battle of the Trench in 627. Whatever moral conclusion someone wants to draw, it's clearly not just theological rejection. There was some other reasons for the rejection as well. Also, which possibly were the fact that once he was rejected, he decided that these people had to go. And you'll read that in the Quran. Also, there were individual Jewish converts in Islamic tradition, Abdullah ibn Salim, though modern scholarship notes the conversion narratives are shaped by later biography and polemics. Christians weren't a single block either. The Najran Christians are a famous example. Sources describe a delegation meeting Muhammad around 631, not converting but negotiating an arrangement that looks more like didn't accept his prophethood than rejected him and cut contact. If by rejected you mean didn't accept him as a prophet, then yes, most Jews and Christians did not accept him as a prophet. If you mean all Jews and all Christians opposed him uniformly, that's not accurate. The record shows some cooperation, some neutrality, some conflict, and a minority of converts varying by place and time. Most Christian communities did not accept Muhammad as a prophet. Judaism does not recognize any prophet after the biblical prophets and does not accept Muhammad's claim. Mainstream Christianity does not accept Muhammad as a prophet because it sees God's revelation as centered and completed in Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Historically, it wasn't uniform in every place. In Medina, early relations with Jewish groups included agreements for coexistence, followed later by political and military conflicts with specific tribes. With Christians, there were both disputes and negotiated arrangements. Some groups interacted diplomatically without converting, and so, theologically, he was rejected by most, but social, political relationships varied by time and group. And in closing, the differences between Christianity and Islam. Christianity teaches one God in three persons. Islam teaches strict oneness, no Trinity, no divine Son. Christianity teaches Jesus is Lord, divine, central to who God is, revealed to be, God become flesh. Islam teaches Jesus is the Messiah and a messenger prophet, not God. Crucifixion and resurrection. Christianity teaches Jesus was crucified and raised, which is the core doctrine. Islam teaches they did not kill or crucify Jesus as it appeared to them, which is pretty erroneous. Salvation. Christianity emphasizes salvation by grace, through faith, not by works. Islam emphasizes accountability and judgment. Of deeds, good and evil, seen and will be answered for. Scripture and authority. Christianity is rooted in the Bible, the Old Testament and New Testament. Islam is rooted in the Quran and the Sunnah, major sources for Islamic law and doctrine. And I'll see you in the next one, viewers.